Good afternoon, folks. Cowboy here. Hope you're having a good day. I am because, you know, I'm having another cup of Cowboy coffee. Speaking of coffee, it's a very interesting origin. Now, we're really not going to talk about the discovery of coffee today because I'm going to do that in a later video. But I am going to bring that to our attention just because I want to talk about the origin of spaghetti, or pasta, if you want to even call it that. Now, some say coffee was discovered by a goat. You heard that. A goat was caught eating these red berries. And after he ate that, they were so energetic. And that led, well, to another video. So, one of the things that I like to do whenever I cook a different recipe or do something that's different, I like to do a little study of the history of that dish or the history of the main component of the dish. Hence, I'm soon going to be doing a video on cacio e pepe, which is aka cheesy blackened spaghetti. A very easy recipe, and I hope you'll tune in to see that. Well, once I started looking at that and planning for that video, I thought, well, where did spaghetti come from? Now, as with most things out there, there's always different theories of where and when it first came into being. Some say that it dated back to 1 AD in ancient Rome, or 100 AD, ancient Rome, where the Romans actually had some dishes made from pasta. The pasta being made from wheat, legumes, lentils, beans, things of that sort. Now, of course, ancient Rome, took in Italy. And sources also say in parts of Italy that there was the thing pasta, i.e. spaghetti, particularly in Sicily. Another theory is that some of the trading, I don't know what you want to call them, nomads if you want to, actually brought the pasta, or what they called dry pasta, at least that's what the Greeks called it, dry pasta, which was something that the Arabs had. And that during the training of these nomads, that they brought that product into the lower part of Europe and, the Mediterranean countries. So it's got a rich history behind it. It is even said that Marco Polo, that he brought pasta to Italy or Europe from the Chinese. So whichever one you might want to believe, or whichever one that you have studied the history on, then that's what you go with. But the great thing about pasta slash spaghetti is that it can be done so many different ways. And it is done so many different ways. There's different forms of spaghetti. Seems like there's 13 different types, I believe. Could be more than that. Then we go into the different, the elbows. We go into bow ties. We go into tortellini. I mean, it's just the list goes on and on and on. Now, the history also states that the popularity of spaghetti in particular did not really start booming until the invention of ketchup. My goodness, the invention of ketchup in the 1800s. You know what? Maybe that's something for another video as well. But anyways, the use of ketchup slash tomatoes helped its popularity to gain more ground. And then others say that when the Italians, Sicilians, came to America, that they also brought their pasta recipes. Now, the spaghetti did not really become really popular in America till after World War II. And after World War II, our veterans came back and they were just amazed at the beautiful dishes that was being made in Italy, and that they wanted those recipes here. And some of them brought some of those recipes back. Hence, the popularity of spaghetti began to gain ground here in America. So, that's just a brief history, and of what there is a lot more to it. So, I would encourage you, whenever you do a recipe or a different food, do some history, do some studying, do some work. Be a student of history, and you've heard that from me before. It's like the history of the spirits. I'm talking about the liquid kind. There's a rich history in that. Maybe someday that might be another video as well. So, you need to stay tuned. And remember, like and subscribe, because soon, in a video, we'll be making cheesy, black, peppered spaghetti. Delicious. And then, in another video, we're probably going to make something called Midnight Spaghetti. What a name. There's another name, but you'll have to watch that video as well. So, I hope y'all have a good day. And remember, drink your Cowboy coffee. I'll see ya on down the trail.